Hello there, YouTube. This is Angela. I'm coming to you with my very first YouTube video, and I will be talking about, in my videos, my lap band journey. Um, I'm from Delaware. I'm 27 years old, and I am so excited about this. This is something I've been wanting to do as far as recording a video for quite some time since I started this. Um, Well, how I was introduced with the lap band is I've known about it for quite some time, but I never pursued it further because I didn't believe that my insurance would cover it, nor do I have the money for such an expensive procedure. I worked for a police department 5 years ago, and the bariatric center in that town said, "Oh, we don't accept the insurance that the city has." I was like, "Oh, wow, okay." So I kind of left it alone because it was like, well, if they're not covering it, it's not an option for me. But one day while at work with some coworkers and we were talking, and we were talking about weight loss and weight loss surgery. Found out 2 people at the job had gastric bypass. Now that's something that I don't want to do. That's something I would never do. I knew that the lap band was for me especially after going to the lapband.com website, and I researched everything, read everything, and the next thing I know, I'm going to a seminar. And I did that on January 4th of this year, 2010. And I was immediately sold, like, I can do this. I'm not a slouch. I can exercise. I know how to eat right because I've done it before. Um, I'm so ready for this. So I was excited. So I started fumbling around on YouTube. And behold, I just found so many people that were just doing the same thing I was doing, want to lose weight. And they're doing it with the lap band. And I've seen how they overcome and how people have been sharing their life and becoming an open book. 2 of my favorites happen to be Banded Wendy and Sky Moon 1982. They're awesome, and I also enjoy the videos of everyone. Another one off the top of my head is USA LB Girl. Love her videos. But yeah, and then I waited for my pre-auth to go through. I said I would set up with an appointment, and boom, that was it. I went to my first consultation on February 10th. Today's the 16th. And the doctor gave me some promising news. He said, you're a perfect candidate for the surgery. That's just what you want to hear when you're trying to get bariatric surgery. The only thing that I had at the time that was concerned to me is that I had a DVT in the past. For those that you don't know, that's deep vein thrombosis. I think I'm saying that last word right. And it's gone. I've been taking warfarin since November 2008, and I don't have the clot anymore, but my doctor said, because took my primary care physician said, because it took me so long to become therapeutic, that he wants me to stay until August of 2010, and that'd be like almost 2 years, and I'm not happy with that. But my most recent ultrasound for my leg shows that I don't have a blood clot anymore, so the bariatric surgeon suggests I stop taking it. But I want to wait until he really gets my medical history and gets to review it, and then he can call my primary care physician, which I'll probably switch it anyway because his office is way too busy, and that gets on my nerves. He can't get back with me. It's too many people. I'm down near the beach, and it's a busy hospital, doctor's office. So I'll probably be switching. Well, today I was kind of upset because I called them back because I had to get some other paperwork and schedule my blood tests and GI, screening and all of that. And I was kind of upset because I have Blue Cross through my job, and they're saying that, you have to do the 6-month supervised diet. And I'm like, oh my God, I don't want to do this. I could do it 3 months, but 6, no, because I plan on moving back home to New Jersey with my parents. Save some money, save some time, But it kind of like forces me to stay down here longer, because if I quit my job and then go somewhere else, I'm going to have to start all over again. So it's kind of like I have to figure out what I'm going to do about my living and things like that. So hopefully everything works out. And maybe if there's a location, another job opening that's near my parents' home in New Jersey, maybe I'll go for that job and continue on so that I'll still save some money. But anyway, but I'm just not pleased with waiting 6 months. Now, I said, well, I have a Weight Watchers subscription. Will that work? Well, if you have the stamps in your book, that may work. But I did it online. Oh, we don't know. Well, I'm praying that it does work out the way that I need it to work out, so I don't have to wait this 6 months. Um, but like I said, one of my favorite vloggers is Bandit Wendy. And one thing that has stuck out for me since I've seen this video was her theme of PMA, as she says, positive mental attitude. Now, when I watch YouTube videos, I'm coming into it, as the Lapband journey, I'm seeing people saying, I have my surgery date, I'm going to go in, and then they're filming their surgeries. I have to go through 6 months, so maybe I should make the best of it. PMA, positive mental attitude. So I'm thinking that if anybody else has to go through this, they can see my trials and tribulations. Let's turn it out to a positive. Um, I could have quite enjoyed it, the group sessions and different things like that. And it could fly by like that, but I'm praying that don't. Everything works out for the best. But sooner the better. If not, I know my journey still with a supervised diet for 6 months will help somebody else out in the end. So that's my video. I think that's all I have to say. So I look forward to becoming a part of this lap band community and everybody just, being, just becoming as, a family unit, me coming into it and just to help me, help somebody else, help each other. So I hope to be making more of these videos. And one more thing, one other issue is that for me, who do I tell that I'm getting lap band surgery to? Well, I've decided to keep it to the bare minimum. Closest, you have to be my road dog for me to tell you, because I don't want people passing judgment and say, oh, you took the easy way out. Whether they like it or not, I don't, whether I agree with that or not, I don't just feel like hearing anybody's mouth. That's plain and simple. So I've told my best friend and my mother, a few, like maybe 4 other close friends, and I'm going to tell my coworkers because they're all cool. And they're not going to be like, oh, you shouldn't do this and you shouldn't do that. They're the most just best group ever on my team at the job I work at. But for the most part, I'll be keeping it to myself. Will I ever tell? Maybe one day. But right now I'm doing the Star Jones. So, that's what I'm going to do. So hopefully everything works out. Like I said, I'll be making more videos to come. And I'll be looking forward to just being out there in the YouTube community, making a difference, and people people making a difference in my life. So, all right, well, thanks YouTube, and thanks for checking out my videos, my very first one. All right, bye.